On April 16th of 2020, Rocket League released Heatseeker as a limited time mode, and it ran for 4 days all the way up until April 20th of 2020. And since its debut, players have loved it, and in fact, they haven't stopped loving it. On April 20th, when the LTM ended, there was players that loved it so much that they made a petition, and so many people signed it, but not enough to get Psyonix's notice. This petition was made 5 years ago. Now, 2020 is nearly 6 years ago now, and a lot of things have changed in Rocket League since then. But I have some good news for all you Heatseeker fans. If you haven't heard already, Heatseeker is becoming ranked. Now, this is great news for everyone because everyone's been asking for a competitive Heatseeker mode. Now, with that being said, before you think you can demo your way all the way up to Supersonic Legend, let me tell you everything you have to know about ranked Heatseeker. To start things off, it would be a crime for me not to mention Heatseeker Heaven. Heatseeker Heaven has been the #1 place to go to for anything Heatseeker related. Even when LTMs are off, there's still a bunch of dedicated and active players willing to play Heatseeker all the way up to the highest level. Now this may come as a surprise, but I actually used to play in Heatseeker Heaven tournaments myself. Now, you probably don't know all too much about it since Heatseeker Heaven wasn't as big as it was nowadays, but you do actually get a glimpse of it in Sunless Khan's Heatseeker video where Booster Gold 187 talks about it.
This is Rocket League, aka this is Heatseeker type of moment.
And that looks like it's gonna be it.
Ooh.
Oh!
Holy shit!
No Limit puts it and ties it up at 0-0.
Now, even as long as it was ago, I was actually able to find the footage of the tournament that Hunter and I won.
And with that, I do think that there is not enough time left on the clock. It does look like Hunter and Snive are gonna be this championship season winners, winning the $100 for the Heatseeker 2v2 $100 tournament. Congratulations to both teams, Snive and Hunter, Chriso and No Limit.
If you want to join some awesome tournaments just like this one you saw, be sure to join the link of the Heatseeker Heaven Discord down below, as you'll get all the Heatseeker resources you could possibly need or want. Now this has been a pretty controversial topic for Heatseeker ever since it's been a mode. Now, in this mode, if you didn't know already, you have infinite boost, which means you can just drive around chasing your opponents and just blow them up. And while this was a great strategy in the beginning of Heatseeker because not really many players knew how to play it, nowadays, demos wouldn't really work as well as you think they would. Funny enough, while I was doing research for this video, I actually managed to find one of the old Reddit posts about people when they would complain about demos, and a lot of people were for it, and a lot of people were against it, and some people just simply said it's part of the game and you have to play around it. But regardless, whatever side you're on, just know the higher up in Heatseeker you go, the less prevalent demos are going to be as more players know how to play around it and demos become less impactful, to where the point players don't go for them unless they absolutely know something good is going to come of it. This is a perfect example of why we can't have nice bots. Just like how Nexto started taking over ranked Rocket League, Neptune will most likely do the same to some degree. Now, even though Heatseeker is a brand new ranked game mode, there was a developer who made a bot, but not for malicious intent. They made it so that lower level players could train to compete against higher level players, and while that was perfect for what it was, some malicious actors took it and began using it in the Psyonix Heatseeker tournaments. I just want to make this very clear. Heatseeker Heaven, the RL bot community, and the bot creator, and Psyonix does not condone anyone to using these bots for online play. They are made specifically for offline training. And with that being said, it isn't impossible to beat these bots, but if you do see one, make sure you report them and do not play with them. I'll be making a separate video on how to show whether a player is a bot or a human in ranked Heatseeker, but to keep this video short, this is just one of the most obvious ways to tell. While most players are always airrolling excessively, bots never airroll more than they have to, so as you can see from the gameplay in the background, the bots aren't excessively spinning for their aerials like you'd expect most high level players do. If you're still not entirely sure whether a person is a bot or an actual player, go check their POV on the replay. Usually bots never switch between ball cam and car cam, which is another very clear sign that someone is a bot. But just remember, just because somebody's good doesn't automatically make them a bot. Since Heatseeker is finally becoming an official ranked game mode, a lot of you probably haven't played too much of it or really just kind of brushed it off because it wasn't an official ranked mode. But the hard work's already been done for you. There are people in the Heatseeker community who've already discovered the best strategies and some of the best ways to play, and a lot of good counterplay. So if you want to figure out some of the best strategies, like I said in the beginning of the video, head on over to Heatseeker Heaven and you can find out some strategies that work best in ranked Heatseeker. Well, that's pretty much everything I know that I can say about ranked Heatseeker before it comes live. If you want to see me playing ranked Heatseeker live, be sure to check me out on my channel where I'm going to be playing some games live with commentary, because we know it's all overdue. I hit 90k and haven't made a single video with commentary till now, and who knows, maybe some Heatseeker pros will join me for this. But without any more jib jab, I'm going to go ahead and end off the video here and say I am super stoked for ranked Heatseeker to come out. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next video. Take care everyone.